this idea that after they pay their last debt payment, suddenly life is going to be perfect and that every day is just going to be rainbows and butterflies and it's just going to be this somehow magical world. Anyone else? I wish that were true, but unfortunately, I have some things that might surprise you. Hey everyone, I'm Sami from A Sunny Side Up Life, and in today's video, I am going to share with you 4 things that might surprise you in life after debt. I will be honest though, life without any consumer debt is pretty legit. We lived like this for a couple of years and it was pretty great. After we paid off all of our debt, we sold all of our property, we started renting this tiny 2-bedroom house that we're currently in, and we owed absolutely no one. It's the best thing ever. Then this past summer, we did buy some property that we are going to eventually build a house on, and we are back in debt. But it was pretty amazing to not owe anybody any money. However, there are some things that might surprise you about life after death. Life after debt, and today we are going to talk about 4 of them. Number 1 is that your journey is not over. Believe it or not, paying off your debt is a very small piece of the financial journey puzzle. It might not seem like it now. If you are buried in credit card debt or student loan debt, it might be hard to see the light at the end of the tunnel, and it might be hard to make goals and plans for life after all of that debt. But trust me, once you get there, or once you get closer even, you will start to see that light at the end of the tunnel, and you will start to plan even more and more goals. You'll realize that there's actually a lot more that you want to achieve, things that you want to save up in cash flow, like vehicles or amazing vacations, all these things you've been waiting to do while you have been buried in debt. So believe it or not, once your debt is paid off, your journey is not over. The second thing that might surprise you is you might even intentionally use debt again. What? Maybe after your consumer debt is paid off, then it will be time for you to buy a house, right? And you might intentionally go back into debt for a construction loan or for a mortgage. Here's another one. What if you decide to leverage debt? What if you decide to leverage debt and invest in real estate, maybe commercial real estate, or even in some rental properties? Once you become consumer debt free, you have all this extra money available. You start to dream bigger past your debt freedom. There are going to be so many more ideas that you're going to have, opportunities are going to open up to you, and it might seem possible to finally invest in those rental properties that you've always thought about doing, and now it actually seems possible. So hey, guess what? You might intentionally go back into debt to make this a reality. The third thing that might surprise you is that just because you're debt-free does not instantly make you a millionaire or financially independent. Yes, you might have a positive net worth, and that's amazing and congratulations, but you still probably got a long way to go before you reach millionaire status or financial independence. This means that you have enough money invested in stocks and real estate. You have enough passive income just to live off of. But sometimes there is a big gap in between I'm debt free and now I'm financially independent. A lot of times that's like the difference between $1 million, $2 million. So yes, becoming debt free is a huge goal and is a huge thing to check off of your to-do list, but like I said earlier, this is just a very small piece of the financial journey puzzle. So just think of it as saving and investing is another leg of the race, right? We have to continue to be intentional with our money. We have to continue to write a budget, to follow a budget, and to make smart decisions with our money. We have to learn more about investing. Remember that you don't accidentally stumble your way out of debt. Therefore, you're not going to accidentally stumble your way into becoming a millionaire or becoming financially independent or being able to retire early or any of these things. And number 4, not to burst any bubbles, but becoming debt-free is not going to guarantee that you don't have any problems in your life. I hate it when people say, oh, I'll be happy when the credit cards are paid off. I'll be happy when the car is paid off. And we can't just like, oh, hey, when I have $500,000, I'm going to suddenly be happy. I'm going to suddenly have no problems. You guys, that's not realistic. So we've got to gradually do all that work as we're going. And that work can start now, no matter what your net worth is. Even if it's negative, No matter how much debt you're buried in, it does not matter. We can start to do that work now, meaning that I don't want you to wait to be happy. I don't want you to wait to find joy in your life until you're debt free. We've got to continue to set goals even outside of our money goals, right? That inner work, that work with our family, that work with our friends, working on hobbies, like doing things that are going to bring us so much joy no matter where we are on our financial journey. So those are 4 things that might surprise you about life after debt. Not to be a total bummer and say that like, hey, life sucks after you pay off debt. No, but don't expect to suddenly become debt free and suddenly have no problems, suddenly have no other financial goals to check off. That's not going to be the case. Remember, this is a lifelong journey, and becoming debt free is just a small piece of that puzzle, okay? So I hope this video was helpful to you wherever you are on your journey. I would love to hear from you in the comments below, and thank you so much for watching. I will talk to you guys next time. Bye, guys.